Did you know you can apply for citizenship even if you have a criminal record? Yes, that's correct. You can apply if you have a criminal record in the past and you meet certain conditions that have taken place. That right there, 26 Federal Plaza, is where I actually just did a citizenship interview for my client. She had a criminal record. 30 years ago, she was arrested for possession of marijuana a long time ago. Since then, she's never had any problems and never been arrested again. She's been a good citizen. In this video, I'm going to talk about her experience and how other people who have a criminal record can apply for citizenship and get their citizenship. So when you're a green card holder and you're filling out the application for citizenship, you want to make sure that you pay attention to these criteria because this is what USCIS looks for. When you apply for citizenship, they want to see, USCIS right here, that building right there, where 26 Federal Plaza. If you live in New York City, that's where your interview for your citizenship is going to probably take place. So again, this is the criteria that they look for. If you have been arrested in the past, or you have a criminal conviction, or you have any sort of criminal issues, they want to look at first, in the last 5 years. It doesn't matter when you've been arrested. They want to look at the last 5 years that you have good moral character. So you want to make sure that whatever crime that you committed or were arrested for, if you're arrested and you were not convicted and the charges were dismissed in your favor, in the last 5 years, you want to make sure that you have a positive outcome, certificate of disposition, something from state court, federal court saying that all charges were dropped and that everything was favorably decided on your behalf. Okay, so that's very important. In the last 5 years, if you have been arrested or have a criminal case, you want to make sure it was settled in your favor, resolved in your favor, dismissed in your favor. Okay, now if you do have a criminal arrest, and you were convicted as a result of that, and you pled guilty as a result of that, you want to look to see that it's not one of the crimes that can stop you from permanently getting U.S. citizenship. Now, there's certain crimes that you'll never be able to apply for U.S. citizenship if you're a green card holder. Some of those crimes, murder, certain types of aggravated felonies. I'm not going to go into the details of what an aggravated felony is, but you want to look to see that your crime was not an aggravated felony. Generally speaking, aggravated felonies are serious crimes, oftentimes crimes of violence or something that this society, American law, considers that, a person with an aggravated felony may be permanently barred. Okay. Now, there's some offenses, in different states that you have to look to see if they match up on the federal level. New York State's a very unique state because, certain crimes on the state level may not necessarily rise to that serious of an amount, but on the federal level, again, citizenship is on a federal level, so it's on a higher level than the state in terms of the federal government making that decision that your crime is something that stops you from getting citizenship. So you want to make sure that you speak to an attorney, an immigration attorney who has experience dealing with criminal issues to make sure that you're eligible and can apply for citizenship if you have a criminal arrest. And those are generally the offenses that'll stop you from it. Now let's talk about offenses in New York State or another state, New Jersey, where you can still apply for citizenship. Again, like this client of mine, she had a drug possession charge 30 some years ago. She rehabilitated herself. She did probation. She only did 3 days in jail. It was a large amount of marijuana at that time that she had. And as a result of it, she was able to, apply for citizenship, and we're hoping for a favorable outcome. So I do want to say that if you have an arrest in the past for criminal charges, don't give up hope and don't be like, hey, I may never be able to apply for citizenship because, I'm just going to live my life as a green card holder in America, because you do want to explore your options, because you can apply and you may be able to get the certificate of naturalization, become a U.S. citizen holder in the United States. Thank you.